This leadership. Just wait for a couple of people to join us and then we can begin. We just gotta wait for more people to join us and then we can begin. Okay, so we are live right now. Okay, so we are live right now. Oh my. Hello there, and welcome to the Geek Show. I'm your host Cozzy, and hello whoever's watching. If we just wait for a couple more people, perhaps share it with your friends, and we can start. Unfortunately, if you can hear my PlayStation in the background, it sounds kind of like a jet taking off. Okay, so I'm going to start playing and hopefully we can get some more people to come join us, so let's begin. Okay, just to let you all know that I absolutely adore this game, and it's probably in my top 10 favourite games of all time. Would be a great understatement, to be honest. I absolutely adore this game. Oh yes. I do apologise for the creaking in the background. My chair is quite old.
son.
Get in the boat, boy.
I said we'll be live for quite a while this evening, so please join, and if you get a chance to share, please go ahead and share. If you enjoy the video, definitely subscribe.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
Boy. That is enough.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily, merrily.
It's been changed. The forest feels different.
Everything is different, boy. Try not to dwell on it.
Yes, sir.
As I say, we are currently live. I'm looking forward to seeing you all on the same stream. Now, I know that most people have probably played this, but if you haven't, it's a fantastic game. Came out a bit over a year ago, I think. And I absolutely adore this. Kratos, probably one of the greatest video game characters in all time, in my opinion. If you're just tuning in, I want to say welcome to the stream. And I hope that you enjoy the stream.
That was the last.
I absolutely adore the story for this. Did anyone ever see the reveal trailer? How hyped everyone got as soon as the camera panned to Kratos in the corner. So powerful. Oh, and can I just add, the music for this game is beautiful. I absolutely adore the music for this game.
She's ready.
Find
I love how as I'm playing this game I've got the Kratos logo as my PSN picture. I think that's just a nice little touch. I didn't even realise I did that, I'd just keep that one on all the time. I say, if you can hear my PlayStation in the background, I do apologise. Sometimes these things sound like a Boeing 747. I do apologise.
This knife is hers. Now it is yours. Started to hunt. Shall we?
Now?
Now.
As I say, I will be streaming for quite a while, so to the one viewer so far, welcome, and if you can just share and get your friends involved, you're more than welcome to, and please don't be afraid to ask me anything.
Okay.
It's the whole point of these things, so we can chat and just have a good laugh.
Father, why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt. What did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
Roy, you missed these.
Oh, close. But also not deer. See? Tips are too wide. Mountains up?
Your mother taught you well.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of extra treasure.
Maybe this way?
Always be certain when you start this game to search everywhere.
More tracks?
Yeah. But they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
Oh! Now what?
There we go.
This way, boy.
Hup! Oh. Wait, deer tracks. They're fresh. This way.
Check back here. Now I have played this before, but I do like to make sure that I check everywhere, just in case I miss something from my first, or in this case, 14th playthrough.
Found it!
Slow down, boy. You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
Let's just check up here first. Another chest. Brilliant. I don't think there's anything up here. Although, to be honest, I can't remember. Nope, nothing. Okay, we'll move on.
We broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
I say I do apologise for any background noise and whatnot. I live in a flat, so there will be noise from my neighbours
Even here.
and other places.
There it is!
Hold! What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire! Only fire. When I tell you to fire,
I'm sorry.
do not be sorry. Be better.
For those that don't have a PlayStation and are considering getting this game, or you don't have a PlayStation and don't want a PlayStation but want to know the story, there is a novel written by Cory Balrog, and it's fantastic. The novelization is just as good. Well, I don't know. Maybe the game is a little bit better, but for those that are Xbox,
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Yes.
Dragon. They've never come this close to our roof before.
And that's how we do it. So look around, because you've got to make sure they get everything. I think we've got everything through here so far, so we'll just come around here.
Here's this way. I can see more tracks. Can follow you.
Yes, Atreus, we can follow me. I am Dad, you are not.
Mind the edge, boy.
Oh. Unfortunately, I am a little bit rusty. I could start a new game plus, but I don't know. I think I kind of hope that you will all enjoy it proper played from the beginning.
Yes, I imagine they were.
from here.
That's easy, Trace. We'll go over there, but first we're going through here.
Can he be in here? There! You in the old temple. My mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
Yeah.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
Ooh.
We should get closer. I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. I never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
There we go, that's that one dealt with. I'd say another key tip about this game is in battle, always take your time. Wait for them to attack, sometimes is better, like what you would with Spider-Man or Batman. Ah. There we go. Now you see that part where Kratos said, I'm surprised that there wasn't a troll underneath that bridge. That is in reference to the reveal trailer, where underneath this very bridge, a troll is actually underneath it and smashes through. We'll just cut through here. Hello there, Mel. I hope that you're having a great time at the gym. I'm assuming that you're doing plenty of lifts and squats. I imagine so anyway. I know it's that way, but we need to go up here first. Aha. Yes, I forgot how to get through this tunnel. I gotta admit, does not happen very often, but as you can imagine, it sometimes does. Ah, right, of course. There we go. There we go.
Here, boy.
Oh look! It's Swollen Hatu. The giant wolves who chase the sun and moon. Where did they come from? How did they get up there? What's happening there at the end? They eat the sun and moon? And then everybody fights?
Ah, now you see, that little section is to do with the, basically it's the Norse version of the apocalypse, Ragnarok. They say that Ragnarok starts when Hati and Scar, the two wolves, I'm sorry, my pronunciation can be very terrible, eat the sun and the moon, and that's the beginning of Ragnarok.
Wait for my mark. Relax. Do not think of it as an animal. It is simply a target. Clear your mind. Steady your aim and breathe in.
Okay, let's just hit this.
Eat solid. Steady yourself. Exhale and release.
There we go.
Good.
Okay, we know what needs to be done here.
Your knife. No. Finish what you started.
I can't. We're gonna fight that?
We have no choice.
Just tell me when to shoot.
Oh, there we go.
Ready and wait.
Oh dear.
Keep hitting him. Why isn't he falling?
Stay out of his way, boy.
Ah, damn it. Well, that went fantastically well to begin with. Let's take it a little bit easier. I honestly don't mind.
Just tell me when to shoot.
I do confess, for those that have just seen me change it from change it to a low difficulty, I will confess I'm not fantastic at video games. I just do it because I enjoy it.
Boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me. You are not ready.
What? Are you serious? I found the deer. I proved myself. How am I not ready?
We are going home.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I can do this.
You are not ready.
I am.
Do not speak again.
The path only this way.
Oh, that was lovely. Tear a guy apart.
Still can't get the doors open, huh?
Quiet.
Up here. Oh yes. Just perfectly violent.
I told you something was different about the forest.
And I told you not to speak.
Well, why would a fire troll burn Mother's garden? Since when are drawers so close to the house? And what was that frozen thing that attacked us?
I do not know. Now be silent. We are almost home.
Again, welcome to the Geek Show. And yeah, we're just going to play a little bit of God of War. If you want to comment and have a chat with me, you're more than welcome. Aaron, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. If you want to ask anything, go for it. If you want to share the video, help yourself as well.
You lost control.
The thing was trying to kill us. It's not like you don't get angry, son.
Anger can be a weapon. If you control it, use it. You clearly cannot.
I haven't been sick in a long time. I'm better now.
Prove it.
Come on then.
You want me to hit?
I want you to try.
Ow! What are you...
Try again.
Why are you doing that?
Too slow. Try again.
Cut it out!
Weak. Again. Again.
Stop it!
Again. Your anger. You can get lost in it. That air is difficult. And you, Atreus, are clearly not ready.
Ooh.
Quiet.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know you.
For those that don't know what's about to come in, this is going to be a complete and utter treat to you.
I know what you are.
In my opinion, this is one of my favourite parts in all of gaming.
Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
Tell me what I want to know. No need for this to get bloody.
Thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely warm. Long way from home, aren't you?
What do you want?
Oh, you already know the answer to that.
Whatever it is you seek, I do not have it. You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better, so much smarter. And yet you hide out here in the woods like a coward.
You do not want this fight.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Well, that was a mistake.
Leave my home.
Oh, yes. Better get these hands. Uh-oh.
You would not listen.
As I said, I am a little bit rusty, so fingers crossed.
Might.
How incredibly disappointing. Come on, then.
Ah, damn it. Come on. We've got this, haven't we?
Tell me what I want. Pain stops real soon. Why are there two Betsy's?
You've... That was a serious German suplex right there.
Struck a nerve, did I? Who are you hiding? Slow and you should never have come. So, care to try again?
You talk too much.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you got stashed in that house will.
No, you're in for a bad time. It is such an amazing game, Aaron. If you can get hold of a PS4, go for it, dude. So damn good.
Who is it? Who are you afraid I'll find? Let's fight. For me. What are you hiding?
Oh, yes. Now that is one very big battle so far. Absolutely adore this. To whoever's joined us, welcome to the stream. If you want to ask anything or just general chat, please don't be afraid to join us.
When Odin sent me, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud. Throw whatever you have. I'll keep coming. That old body will get out. But before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this.
So yeah, I've just completely beat the crap out of him and he doesn't feel any of this at all.
Seen it with your own eyes. Can't hurt me. Nothing can. This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless. Didn't have to be this way. worth less. You can't win. I feel nothing. But you feel everything, yet you keep trying. I'm not my brother. And if you'd given me what I wanted, it wouldn't have ended this way. But no. Let's finish this. Can't beat me. I feel nothing.
Come on, we've got this. Oh. And I dodged the wrong way.
I will end you. Can't beat me.
So, Aaron, if you were to direct this as a movie, who would you cast as the stranger and who would you cast as Kratos? Broke his neck. Yeah, I know. I asked this question a while ago, and it gave me a lot of thought. I did see a screenshot. I think some artist put Triple H as Kratos. I thought that looked fantastic. But obviously you need the acting chops as well, so, and let's be honest here, we both love Triple H, we're both huge wrestling fans. But, let's be honest, as an actor he's probably not the best choice.
There was so much. I thought. You're all right.
I could perhaps see Batista as a Greek version of Kratos. You know, from the older games.
Thought I wasn't ready.
You're not. You have no choice now.
Yes, sir.
And again, welcome to the stream. If you want to ask anything, by all means, go ahead. I'm sorry if I keep repeating that. Every time I see an extra person join the stream, I always say that, so...
Yes.
Yep.
But an important one.
Whoa. How did this happen? Who was he?
I do not know.
Who he was? I didn't know that. Did you kill him?
I did what had to be done.
Thing is, though, okay, let's just play with the idea that Batista would be a good Kratos, admittedly. But it leads on to the next question. Who would we have as the Stranger?
Never leave me alone again. Alright? You've had to kill people before, haven't you? You're used to it.
We do what we must to survive.
Animals I get.
I think the Stranger would be a very hard one to
But
cast.
they're supposed to be dead. But people, they're trying to survive too.
Close your heart to it. On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. Close your heart to their desperation. Close your heart to their suffering. Do not allow yourself to feel for them. They will not feel for you.
I understand. Has this been here all this time? Why don't you help me up there? I can get a better look. Made it!
And you see that as a good thing. Now, I can't remember the name of the actor, and I'd say he's probably way too old for it. But to save an example, if this game was made a lot earlier, remember the guy who played Top Dollar in The Crow with the really smoky voice? He was in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. I think he would actually make a fantastic Kratos villain, rather. The Stranger, I don't know, maybe he'd have to buff up a little, but he'd certainly have like the cool bad guy image that the Stranger certainly has. If you know what I mean. I'm not good at describing myself sometimes.
Won't you bring the gods?
Gods care nothing for them. Men should not pray to monsters.
On a personal point, by the way, Maron, thanks a lot for sharing the video and whatnot. I really appreciate it.
Father?
Fortunately, these things can be a little bit slow. Hopefully it picks up a bit later.
Friendly?
No,
They'll try and rob us?
possibly. Yes.
Oh.
Ah, there we go. You can tell how long it's been since I've played this because I keep making silly mistakes. Oh well. And as I said, I'll be playing this till I've completed it, but it won't be in one sitting, obviously. I'm going to do one nice big chunk tonight, and then next week on Thursday I will be doing another stream. Okay, here's a good question for you, Aaron. Who would you have to play Atreus?
There's been a protection stave around our entire woods. But the stave's broken there.
I think the big problem is that the kid will have to be 10 years old. But saying that, if you've ever had a chance, or ever get a chance, pop onto YouTube. I don't know if that's where we're at now. Pop onto YouTube though and type in Raising Kratos and check out the actor for Atreus.
Come.
I think the kid would do a very good job. Hello there, Gemma. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. I'd explain to you the gist of what we're doing, but you're more than welcome to chat along and have a laugh.
Before winter falls?
I do not know.
Okay, okay.
Here we go. Come on now. Oh yes, pure violence. Yes, well, where they at? Where are they all? Oh, thank God we got the threat indicator. Come on, where you at? Where are they? There we go. Oh, he was close to getting me, wasn't he? Yes. Is it? There we go. Come on, let's do this. Yes. Oh yes. There we go.
If you want to help, distract them. Whoever is not my focus should be yours, but only when safe.
I think we can all agree that Kratos is probably the grumpiest father of all time. Oh, I couldn't tell you the name of the actor because I haven't seen much Stranger Things. I've seen the first season, but yeah, absolutely, be a great kid. Yeah. No, I won't say too old or whatnot. I mean, when you consider Tim is the grumpiest. No, when you consider Tom Holland is particularly played as a 14-year-old in the Marvel movies, but yet the actor himself is around 18, I'd say it's all right. And yeah, Aaron, if you don't know Gemma, she's a very good friend of mine. And a really good friend of mine. I grew up with her fella, and he's grumpy. I mean, we love Tim, but he is a grumpy bugger. To be fair, I think that Tim could play a ginger version of Kratos. Did anyone see where he went? Kind of just went out of the map and disappeared. Huh. Okay. Oh, actually, no, Tim could play the stranger. There you go. There we go, we needed an angry ginger Aaron, and there we go. And you know something, if Tim actually hears this, he's going to have my guts for garters. I know this. Okay, let's see if we're going to skill points. Now you see, I've been trying to do this move in particular, but unfortunately I keep forgetting that I actually have to physically buy it first. Ah.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
Magic.
Thanks. There's the mountain! Let's go!
Not yet.
It's fine!
Bloody children for you, eh? How is Tim and the kids, Jam? I hope that they're okay.
I'm slipping!
Stay calm. Almost there.
I do apologise for the again for the noises in the background. Unfortunately, I do live in a flat and I have a less than considerate neighbour.
Your haste will cost us.
Sorry.
That's what she said.
More Draugr. These aren't moving. Are they dead? I mean, more dead?
Boy.
Not dead, not dead!
Quite possible. That would work quite well. What was the character's name? Off you go. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he's the Irish one, isn't he? I mean, it would actually suit the sort of style of the Norse mythology if he had an accent like that. So yeah, I could go with that. Oh yes. Bring the violence. Yep, I've just ripped off a disturbed alert there. Chibs, that's the one. I wasn't a massive Sons of Anarchy fan, but what I did watch I did enjoy. I think for me is that it got a little bit boring towards the end. Let's smash a couple of these up because, well, I don't like them. Smashy, smashy.
Look at this.
Read it.
Oh, this used to be a market.
Read it.
The giants used to gather here to trade with the gods and long ago. I wonder if Odin's still
Oh,
there. Something's breaking through the wall!
and here we go.
Something's breaking through the wall!
Yes, well, yeah. Let's just throw him away. There you go, be gone. Ah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, it seemed like there was so much they could have done with the ending of that show, but instead they have him drive in front of a truck. Sorry, spoilers, but there's only two of us. I'm fairly certain Champ's seen Sons of Anarchy as well.
So we're going towards the scary scenes.
Of course we're going towards the scary singing. How the hell do you think it's all going to work out? Not doing well here. There we go.
That was a real rhythm. I never thought I'd see him.
I love how all this game does connect to Norse mythology in one way or another as well. I have more XP points to spend. There is a certain shield attack actually that I really like. I've got to wait a little while for that. What we might do then is save up the skill points for that, because what you can do is you can actually reflect the
I know nothing more.
magic attacks from other enemies.
So that's how you get down here. I'm not ready.
He was a little bit higher leveled, but we managed just fine there.
Wait, you don't suppose Red Hood is traveling alone, do you? He makes a bunch of them waiting for us? And they're really mad?
Wait.
Sorry. Imagination.
I think that's what I love about the Kratos and Atreus team, is that Atreus is still a boy.
I guess we need to get back up there. But how?
You know, he's in this big grown-up world, but he's still a kid at the end of the day, and I think that's a fantastic touch to the game. It depends on the style of horror movie. I mean, I wouldn't want to see a slasher flick with Bray Wyatt. But you know, as long as they don't do this slasher flick sort of movie, I'm actually all for it. I mean, what kind of horror movie would you see Bray in? There we go.
Here, good boy. Another one.
It says his name is Umi. Mother told me about him. A giant warrior made of stone. Looks like he was in a pretty big battle. Odin's there, Thor, even the world serpent. Oh, Thor must have smashed him. See? But look, Hrungnir's body squished. Idiot.
You see, I love that as well, is that in the comics, Thor is considered, you know, very smart, very chivalrous. But in the Norse mythology, Thor's, he's not very bright, actually. He's kind of dim-witted. I like how that shows in the game. It's just those little touches that make the game just a lot more fun.
I've seen this language before.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
What's that over there?
Oh, a little bit higher up. That's the thing with these things, sometimes you gotta just angle it a bit better. There we go.
Earlier, you said you
There's one more somewhere, but I can't remember for the life of me where it is.
If we encounter men, you will stay out of it. Understand?
I can fight.
You will stay out of it, boy. Speak no more of this.
Yes, do as your father's told. Do as your father says, rather. Ah, there it is. Yes, perfect. And let's take that as well.
I did it.
Do 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 do. Oh. I will be honest, there will be times where I will press wrong buttons. I'm not going to pretend and sit here and say I'm some big pro gamer when I'm really not. Ah, here we go.
I'm not ready.
Yes. Oh, crud. It's alright, we got this. We have got this. Yes.
Can't believe we got through.
There will be more.
That was a fun fight. As I say, when you consider games like God of War 3, the original God of War series. Now, don't get me wrong, I love them. I love God of War to begin with, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. But I'd say the key difference being is that it makes you think a lot more. It's no longer the button bashing frenzy that it used to be. You know, it's knowing when to block and all sorts. Imagine like the likes of Spider-Man and Batman. You've got to use your head as you're going for it, and it comes up with some amazing results. As I said, I will make it very much aware as this is not the first time I've played this game. I've completed it many times. It's just that I decided to completely restart the game for a better streaming capability, because then people can come and watch the stream. And I'll be streaming next week as well. The next part of this game.
Hellwalkers? They're untouched. Look. Someone start the fires! Sigmund, you're nice. So many days without meat.
Meat? Wait, us?
Behind me.
What if they change like the others? We'll have to keep them alive. Strip off their meat.
This fight is mine alone.
I messed that one up. Ah, there. Ah.
Atreus! Boy?
Close your heart to it.
Nope, no chance whatsoever.
Come then. We have a longer journey.
Oh. You see, I love the fluid combat in this game as well, and I'd say the fluid camera as well. If you notice, the camera never really truly comes off of Kratos. He's always in the shot in one way or another. Even though Atreus is a pivotal point in this game, he's a pivotal character rather. Sorry, I do have problems with speech on occasion. They still make sure that Kratos is the big guy.
They came back. They came back.
It is finished. Don't let yourself into it. We must find a way out.
Here. Find something to clean me up.
Okay.
Come on, Atreus, come get this chain down.
Atreus. The chain.
Chain.
You're in your head, boy. Let it go. It would have killed you.
No, I had to do it. I didn't know it was.
And we will go home, boy.
What?
To give up this easily. So close to the start.
Wait, no.
Oh, he knows how to get underneath Atreus' skin.
You know, catch my breath. Come on up. I'm ready.
Listen to me. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy.
So I'm not talking as much as what you imagine because I want you all to enjoy the story, and I know not everybody has played it and I know not everyone has finished it. I just want them all to enjoy the story. Oh. Aha. There we go, when Odin's Raven. Do 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 do. There we go.
What you waiting for? Come on already. Let's go.
I think that was a very smart move as well. Atreus, for me, he's usually when you have a companion character like this. I mean, you just got to think of Resident Evil 4, you know, with Ashley and oh god, a companion character usually is very annoying and always in the way. Where Atreus, on the other hand, he is very useful.
The ones with the white truck.
You know, sometimes he'll give hints like so. He'll help stun by firing arrows, and as the game progresses, he does get more and more useful.
You must be smart or something, boy. You're a boy, aren't you?
If you didn't know, Brock, by the way, is the creator of Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. If you guys have ever heard or read the story about when Loki had cut off Sif's hair, I think it was Sif. I get a lot of my stories and a lot of ideas of Norse mythology from Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology. What I'll do after I finish this, I'll put a link in the description to the audiobook that I fall asleep a lot to at night. It's just relaxing.
Was one of our best. So don't let nobody else go work on her except for us two. You gotta handle her special, or she'll wreck beyond fixing. I can enhance her for you right now if it so pleases you, son of a bitch. So what say you?
You are right. I do not believe you. Come, boy.
There's a rune in the shape of a fork under the grip. That was our grant, my brother and me, before we split. I got half of it right here.
Aaron, if you can do me a favour, I've just received a message from Ryan asking if I'm okay. If you can just drop a message to him, let him know that I'm fine. I'm just live streaming right now. It's just that I don't want him to appear ignorant or rude.
So, where's the other half of the
Oh, my young brother. But I got all the talent.
Yes, absolutely. Gaiman is amazing.
Now you're talking.
I recently read the I think it's Good Omens. Yeah, Good Omens. Terry Pratchett as well. And we've just improved the axe. Right, now I know that this is a really big chance to buy some armour, but I don't see the point in buying armour. For Atreus, absolutely. Like, here we'll go with the runic one, because it'll actually help you recover if you need to. It's fantastic, to be honest. Talon bow, yep, we may as well improve that.
Hope you got what you wanted.
And there we go.
Well, don't look now, but our friends who were hiding in the trees are back for more. Go on, get that action.
Yeah, I'd say that's a very big piece of advice if you're playing this game. Do not, don't bother buying armor. You'll find plenty of it, and a lot of the time it'll be a lot better.
You know what,
Oh, he dodged that one. Oh, they're very slippy today. Cheers, brother. I appreciate that. I don't want him thinking that I'm being rude, you see, and I get on quite well with Ryan. He's a good lad.
It leads to the mountain.
I think he's just been a bit worried because I've been having a bit of a bad time of things as of late. But things are getting better. You know, I'm enjoying streaming, talking to my friends and stuff. Oh yeah, Aaron, you like your books and such. You can actually get the novel of this as well quite cheaply. I'll send you a picture of it.
You left me to fight alone.
I did.
People are one thing. Everything else you fight. Until I say stop or we are dead. Understand? Pull your weight or we go home.
I understand.
Good.
And we've already been through there, so we don't need to go back through there. And we'll just head up here. I'm hoping a little bit later on we shall get more folk, because I know that I have a lot of American friends that are all quite busy, you know, with the young uns and such.
Come.
It was nice meeting you, Brock. I'll think of a name for your beast.
I say I intend on playing for a while yet. I mean, over here it's just coming. It's about 7:30 right now. I intend on playing at least till about 11 o'clock this evening. You know, just give everyone plenty of chance to come visit and come have a good time.
This way.
Oh, excellent. I'd love for him to come join. As I say, you know, unfortunately, it was under unfortunate terms that I had to leave the Devil's Den. It was because I had a lot going on at the time. But you know, you, Ryan, Jen, and the rest of you all, Toby. I've never been able to pronounce the chap's name properly, but you were always really nice with him, really respectful. You were like some of my closest friends for a while, for a long time, and you still are. You know. And as I say, Jem and Tim, they've been my friends for literally forever. You know, I've got a lot of love for them both. Oh, there we go. Yes. Let's jump back over here. There we go, nice and clear. Ooh. TRWC, I had some of the best times with them. Very recently, I had to step down due to basically I couldn't get into the creative frame of mind that I once had. I had a lot of love for TRWC though, and you you know, for those that aren't a member of TRWC and love the wrestling, go for it. They are brilliant people and whatnot, salt of the earth, and a few friends that I'll pretty much have till the end. And I've noticed we've got 2 new people on the stream, so welcome very much to what apparently is the Sapfest at the moment. No, I'm only joking. Welcome to the stream. If you want to ask any questions or anything, please go ahead. We're a friendly bunch. Well, I'm a friendly bunch anyway. Well, I've got to try to remember whether this last one was now. Ah. There we go. Yes, I don't know what blood mead is, but I really want some of that. Especially if it gives you vitality. Oh, right, yeah, of course. I forgot that skill.
This way.
Never been this close to the mountain before. Looks so big.
Oh yes, how are you doing, Ryan? Hope that you're having a good time. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, and the combat's improved as well. Oh.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, if you can all excuse me for just 2 seconds, please. And I am back, thank you very much. Yeah, well, I hope that you enjoy it, because as I said, I'm actually going to be playing pretty much all the way through. I mean, not in one night, obviously, you know, there's things I like sleep. But, over the next couple of weeks and whatnot, up until when Borderlands 3 comes out anyway, I'm going to be streaming God of War. So I hope that you stick around for that, absolutely. And also, Gemma, if you want to make me some food, I'd very much so appreciate it, because, well, I'm constantly hungry.
Hey, look at that. What is it?
Boy.
Look, there are runes written along the side.
What does it say?
As we are, we two, we three. As I alone can never be.
A riddle.
Maybe there's a clue over here.
Okay, you just heard that riddle. So, I'll tell you what, let's have the answers.
Come back down.
No, Gem doesn't live that far away from me, and me and her fella grew up together in high school and everything, so we're very close, me, Gem, and Tim. was going to say, if you can send me some American chocolate though, Ryan, I'd very much appreciate it.
Bet you could freeze those.
I know I'm on a diet, but still, I like food.
I think that part's right.
So I love how Ryan's picked up on the word mate that a lot of us UK people tend to use affectionately for friends. But no, mate, absolutely.
That's it. I see runes.
Boy, what do those runes say?
Oh, it says family. It's not a clue. It's the answer. What I alone can never be. Right?
Use your knife and trace the runes into the sand.
Really? Kingsley. Something happened.
Open up! We're impatient, we've got places to be.
It worked.
See, that movement almost reminds me of the vaults from Fallout. A big, massive Fallout fan. Oddly enough, I'm quite a fan of Fallout 76. I know that not everybody is, and I know it had some massively... the reviews bombed. And rightly so, when I first heard about the game, it sounded terrible. But in time, it grows on you. I know there's one there, I can just about see the outline. There we go.
Boy, these tracks.
Ooh. More maybe? Not sure. But I'll find it.
Go.
The music is pretty good. I mean,
Keep your skills sharp.
I'm kind of a weird one because other than when I'm streaming or I'm playing a story, I listen to music all the time. To pretty much most games, especially games like Fallout. Oh, and here we go! I'm off, mate. I'm out. Come on. Let's do that! Ah, damn it, poison me. There we go. Off you go, mate. And I messed that one up. There we go. We'll go kick some ass there. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I mean, I was behind for a very long time. I was on PS2 by the time a lot of my friends were on PS4. That's the eventual plan, is to purchase a microphone eventually. Not a microphone, a camera. I do want a decent microphone as well. I'm pretty much relying on my gaming headset. But yeah, Aaron, I'm very behind on gaming myself. Well, I was. Tim and Jem and a load of my other friends had PS4 games and PS4 way before I did. I just need to locate these bells a second. So you got two there. Let's do this one. Let's go over here first. Solve all these things. But yeah, soon as I can get the funds together to get a camera, I will do eventually. Go on, get that chain down. Just a quick reminder that the next part of the stream for this is it'll be next Thursday. I was going to do Tuesday, but a few things are coming up, and I'm going to be a little bit busy the next week. But yeah, I'll let everyone know when I'm streaming again, and yeah, when I do get a camera, you'll all be the first to know about it. Oh, for God's sake, I hate this. Unfortunately, these puzzles will be the absolute death of me, I swear. Ah, see what I mean? I've messed that up. You do it from distance, to be fair. Let's try that again. You see, that was very close, actually. Oh, I am not having a very good time at throwing this axe. There we go. Okay. I think somewhere above this tree here would be quite nice. No, definitely a bit closer. There we go. Thank you very much for my patience with that one. No, as the channel grows, I intend on putting more money into it and getting more equipment. I mean, to be fair, right now I'm on a very uncomfortable chair, but I've actually got one on its way. I'll be ordering it hopefully tomorrow. So keep an eye on the group, which I'll post a link into the description later on. And yeah, all my updates are there. I keep everyone in touch.
Stay alert.
One of those people?
Something else.
Some of the bodies are those here dead things.
I'd say if you ever get a chance to play this game, always remember to check everywhere. Nothing in there. Well, there was no need to lose your head over that. I know puns are not very funny, but you know, I'm an old man, so you know we're allowed to. People my age are allowed to make puns. There we go. Ah, no, I forgot this. There we go. As I say, Ryan, as I said earlier to Aaron, I think he passed the message on, but I'll say it again. I'm sorry I didn't message you back. It's just if I'm streaming, I'm trying to. I'm being a bit busy.
Yes!
Do not lose it.
It's on the good manners, brother. Us Brits are made on good manners.
Boy,
Now you see this little section here, I think is brilliant because you can call out to Atreus, and you've got this like little drum beat in the background if you can hear that, and that just adds a bit more tension to it.
wait for me, boy. Atreus!
Oh, dead end.
Atreus!
There we go. See, there's a certain intensity to that scene, which I think is brilliant because it makes you feel like Atreus is in so much danger.
The boy was following my command.
Then help fix this. Hold here, please. Hold, I said. He's losing blood. The last of his kind in all the realm, and you shoot him. You needed food?
Target practice.
Target practice.
I'm so sorry.
Keep that pressure on. The blame is mine.
So, I know there's only 3 of us watching the stream so far, so are you guys looking forward to Borderlands 3 being streamed next month? It's going to be on release.
Start with the left side.
If I preload it, I'm very much so hoping to actually go live as soon as it's downloaded and ready to play, so pretty much it'll be an exclusive.
I can't finish the healing here. My home is just beyond the trees there. You will carry him. You must not die. Good. You seem stable and calm for now.
Yes, it does.
This way.
I think, Aaron, that you might be lagging a little bit on the stream. No worries and whatnot. But these things I can keep track of it, no problem for you.
My mother made some. Said it burned. I've never seen one of those books. She must
Excellent. I can't wait. I'm so excited to stream Borderlands 3.
She's dead.
I love all the Borderlands Borderlands games, and I can't wait to Platinum 3. I'm almost something of an encyclopedia when it comes to Borderlands as well. I have a lot of knowledge of the game, like where to get the weapons, what the probability is to farm the weapons from that character.
You live in a state?
Not in it. Below it.
Heavily!
It's alright.
Is he friendly?
I've got to admit, Gears 5 is looking really tasty. When me and my missus were watching E3, we both turned around and said, you know something, because I obviously want a PS5. I want the next gen, because obviously God of War, and I'm a PlayStation guy. But we did talk about getting the next Xbox as well, because admittedly Gears 5 does look good. I think there was something else that we saw on E3 that we really wanted, but I think it's Microsoft exclusives.
Place him on the stage then.
You see, I've never really understood the
Keep him still.
console wars. Don't get me wrong. I'll let the missus know, and that we may need one. No, no. As I was saying though, I've never really understood the console wars because I like video gaming in general. I didn't love video gaming until a lot later on in life. My missus, for instance, has been playing video games since she was a little girl, and I only really got into video games when me and Vicky got together.
What else?
I know you are God.
Well, shut up then, don't tell everybody. God, man.
He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature?
That is none of your concern.
I mean,
Gods of these realms don't take
I've got to disagree to in a point, to be honest, because
when they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult. The boy will
I want to agree, but
whatever you're hiding, you cannot.
I can't at the same time because I've had some fantastic times with multiplayer on PS4. Don't get wrong, I know that Xbox can be good, but mind you, I'd say a lot of my friends play PS4 as well.
White petal flower in my garden?
When it comes to Xbox, I think there's only yourself and I think I've got a couple of friends from a few places that play as well, but not many. Like streaming wise, I'll always stick to PS4 because of the games that comes out for PS4. As I say, God of War, I'm absolutely obsessed. Right, I've got to find a white flower. That's one of the rare times you'll ever hear me say I've got to find a white flower.
Can you help?
Would this help?
Well, funny you should say that. One of the people that's viewing it the second gem is a massive Final Fantasy fan. I mean, I'm okay with them. I can give or take. But I know that Gem's a massive fan. I think my wife is trying to get into them as well. My fiance rather is trying to get into them as well. Luckily for us, a few of the games are coming out on the Switch, so we'll be able to play them on that. I thought that Square Enix had rights to had Xbox rights as well, so I would have thought the Final Fantasy series was on Xbox as well. Mentioning Square Enix, one of my next purchases and it's going to be for next year because I want to put more money into the streams, is the Avengers game.
When we are leaving.
It's coming, I believe it's just after May as well.
You want solitude? This mark will hide you from those who might make your journey difficult.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't trust her. Yes, the Avengers game looks absolutely beautiful. I know. I remember how obsessed you were with Final Fantasy X, and who's your favourite character from Tem Jam?
There's a shortcut below the
You know
hall.
what? I think that Vicky might be getting the remake of 7 as well.
Follow this path down, then head towards daylight.
She says she was definitely interested in that.
Will we see you again?
As much or as little as you want. Now get out of here.
Do, 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 do.
This underground passage should put you back on your path to the mountain. Just use it
Ah, right, yeah, I see.
and take this. You can use it to orient yourself and navigate.
I remember playing it.
It will always steer you towards your goals.
I had a PS2. Well, I kind of had a PS2. My brother played a lot more than I did. As I said, I've never been as much into gaming as others.
Well done.
Yeah.
Nightmare. Mom used to tell me about them. I didn't think they were actually real.
Nightmares.
To be fair, one thing I've always loved about the Final Fantasy series is the Aeons. Oh, I bet he got a splitting headache. Badumts. Literally, it's kind of like having dad jokes in a stream. It's brilliant.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like
I'm also hoping in the near future, because I like to use these streams as well to tell you what's coming up in the channel. I'm hoping to do a little unboxing for some pop figures soon as well.
Do not touch the
One of my other joys is collecting pop figures.
surface.
no. It's pitch black.
Then do not touch the water.
What I might do if anyone's interested in seeing my collection, I'll actually post a picture on the group on the page later. My brother Lee was really into the Final Fantasy 8. Used to play it non-stop. I mean, I quite like Final Fantasy 8, but it's coming out on the Switch with cleaner graphics, so I'm quite looking forward to playing it there as well. Again, to anyone that's new to the stream, welcome, and if you want to ask anything, by all means, help yourself. I don't mind, as long as the questions are of a good nature, because, well, I'm trying to keep everything all PG. So no swears.
Now we'll get to the mountain quick. I just can't believe I'm here with all this. There was a time I thought I'd never leave my woods. I'm leaving my own beds.
You are not to blame for your sickness.
Oh, I know. I guess I'm just saying. This is great.
Okay, in a second is upcoming for one of my favourite parts in gaming history.
How do you know?
Do you not smell it?
Ah, that sucks.
That smells the sea.
Well, at least you're back now, which is good.
Sea stinks.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. What?
Look at that.
Why don't you guys start singing it now? I actually want to see it in the comments. Row, row, row your boat.
That's right. I never thought you listened when Mother spoke of the gods.
I seldom did. Did she speak of one who could feel no pain?
Oh. That sounds like Baldur.
Baldur.
An Aesir god. Son of Odin and Frigg.
And Odin is king.
That's right. Already out.
I am getting WWE 2K20, but I'm not immediately. Usually I get them as they come out, but this year, because of Borderlands and throwing more money into the channel, I think it might be better if I get it towards Christmas time. In that case then, everything is all updated and such then. Much easier to play, and then I can show you a more completed product.
Awakened again the creator of the world. Throw our weapons into
Unfortunately, these channels, sometimes they cost a bit of money and everything.
Are you gonna do it?
I was speaking to a friend of mine the other day, and he suggested, "Oh, why don't you try a Patreon?" And I was like, "I've only got like 31 subscribers. It'd be a bit cheeky of me going, give me money, watch my stream." It's a bit cheeky in my opinion. You shouldn't do that. Oi, play me to watch their streams, mate. Oi, oi. Everyone new to the stream, welcome. And if you want to ask any questions, knock yourself out or just say hi. Doesn't matter. We're all here to have fun.
This is great! Yeah! Mom said he's friendly.
What does it say?
I don't know.
Oh. I know, right? Maybe put on a mask and just go, oi, gives you money. Thing is, I'm not from down south, so it just doesn't sound right.
And there's a statue of Thor. Except...
Alright. Thank you very much for appearing on the stream, and I hope you have a nice day.
Oh, that must be why the beach wasn't there before, see? And there's the mountain. Look it. That building leads from the foot of the mountain to that golden temple.
It was all just under the surface.
Hi, Joanne. I don't know if you prefer Joe or Joanne, but hello there. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I only definitely said that. I love those memes. But yeah, Joanne, welcome to the stream. If you want to ask any questions or just stare aimlessly at the screen whilst I make a complete buffoon of myself, you're more than welcome.
I don't know. It's pretty big to me. Is this the way to the mountain?
It would seem.
If it isn't the bearded beaver in his sack suit, have I got something for you?
You know, so I might have to use the term sack seed more often. It just seems like a very good insult.
Something for you. And don't go making pig eyes at my spot. I saw it first.
Okay. What do you think you want?
To test our patience.
When word gets out about my new shop,
You just watch me buffoon it up. Well, I can more than live with that.
going all over each other just to catch a whiff of my wares. You rush around like that everywhere?
Yes, I do rush around like this everywhere because time is money, come on.
Catch! The pile of rocks there, that key of Yggdrasil, you can open a magic door.
That's a good idea. What do Jorgenmunder say? I mean, Aaron says I need about tree fiddy. So, yeah. Let's hear plenty of other ones.
One way, straight back here and nowhere else. And whatever you do, never throw yourself over the edge of the cliff. Unless you're dead.
Yeah, I don't see us wanting that.
Woohoo, death, why not? Again, I do apologise for the noise from my PlayStation. For some odd reason, it just wants to take off today. Don't think you can do much with that. Ow! Ah, right, yeah, of course, the explode poison. Hey Kirsty, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. As I say, you know, you can either just watch me act like a buffoon, or you can ask some questions. I'm not fussed either way. We're all friendly up in here. You can watch me throw this bloody axe at this bloody bird about 18 times. Yeah, screw it, I'm not that bothered. We'll be chasing down the trophies at a later point anyway. but I won't be annoying you all with that one. Ah, you've been watching over an hour and you haven't said anything. Well, you know something, that's just hurt my feelings. I'm a sensitive boy, you know. Ah, got it.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
Boy. So grumpy. So you'd rather eat than talk to me on my stream? I don't know. I don't even know how I feel about that. I thought we were friends. Oh, shame. I'd say if any of you feel like sharing the stream, I'd very much so appreciate it. You know something, I don't know why I'm jumping up there. I can just jump on this boat and have a quick inspect around. Yes, I know food is life, but so's gaming. I'm kidding, of course, everyone needs to eat. I said I'm just going to have a quick investigate around.
She could fight, didn't she?
yes, she fought beautifully.
I think this game as well teaches you a lot about loss as well. I'm not sure if you saw, I don't know if you intend on getting this game or not, but right at the beginning of the game you cremate your wife, Atreus' mother, and it can be upsetting. This game it's thought provoking, and it makes you think about your feelings a lot more.
Brazier. Looks like there's something written on it. Want me to read it?
Yes, read it, Atreus. Oh, look, he has no nugget. I mean, we can all be honest here, Kratos is a very, very angry person.
What is that?
A spirit.
It's talking to us.
And it hears you as well.
You're dead?
You're very perceptive. And reckless.
Oh, I do apologise. I know that, as I say, the combination between Atreus and Kratos is freaking amazing.
Other spirits. The Lake of Nine is full of them. Most are able to move on.
Again, I do apologise about noises in the background. I've got an old chair and my PlayStation likes to think it's a Boeing 747. I think I've made that joke a couple of times now.
You can help them as well.
But you know, we deal with what we got.
Ah, but you already have. I only wished to see the sky again.
Well, look up then. You can't see the sky if you're talking to me, can you? Ooh. Then we'll change to that, increase and... Yep. this is something else I like about God of War as well, is that the Essentials turned into an RPG as well, which is again a very nice touch.
Bro, let us not be distracted.
Yes, I'm still waiting for people to type row, row, row your boat.
Know any good stories to pass the time?
What kind of story?
I don't know. Mother always had stories. Weren't you told me when you were born?
There was a man I knew a long ago. His stories were brief and purposeful.
Sounds fun. Do you remember any?
Enough. Stories are for the boat. We must focus.
Yes, sir.
There we go. It's a fantastic canoe, that is. Anything there? It is quite quick, I mean, but the thing is with Kratos is that his core strength is so fantastic.
Another brazier.
See, you've got me talking, although I'm going to the gym and stuff, and talking gym stuff now. But yeah, it is all very much so relative to the power and that you can put in your arms. Also, I would like to apologise for my accent. I know that Jem and Kirsty are used to it. They're both from where I'm from. But it is quite, my accent at times is quite harsh. Oh my days, will you... There we go. Right, okay. I'm not sure how I'll get through that yet. I have actually. A few of my friends are from the more southern states. A friend of mine is from... I think she's from Virginia, maybe? Right, okay, this isn't working, so we're going to have to go handheld. Okay, where are they? Ah, there we go. Sorry. There you go. Yeah, my friend Aaron's from Virginia. I've heard him speak a couple of times. Sorry, I honestly always thought that you were from Detroit. Or am I thinking of someone else?
What do you mean?
Desolation shock. Do you know its cause?
Not for certain, but
Do you need anything from us?
Boy,
I only wish to speak to someone again. A wish you have just granted. Thank you.
Ah, that's the one. So, with you guys, I've known you guys for quite a long time now, so there's a lot of conversation. I get so mixed up. I think Toby's from where's he from? He's from somewhere in Africa, isn't he? Is Toby? Well, well, where I'm from, it's a little bit complicated because I've got northern friends, so I won't say I'm from the north of England, but I'm not particularly southern either. I'm kind of like the middle, towards the middle of England, like the Midwest of England. And as I say, Jem and Kirsty are also in the stream. They are from the same area I'm from.
boy, what did I tell you about offering help?
Don't.
Correct.
Can't we
This
just...
is not a debate. You must learn focus. Our journey will be only
Okay, let's get some conversation. What sort of music is everyone into? I know it's a bit of a boring question given that I know most people in here.
We won't know unless we ask.
Because I know that Aaron's pretty much into the same sort of stuff I'm into. But I thought it'd be nice to get to know you all a little better as well.
I told you he's big.
Right, I can't get past that part.
So what story were you going to tell?
There was one that concerned a hare and a tortoise.
Like the witch's house?
Pretty much it. Any particular favourite bands, Joanne?
So what happened?
They wager on a race between them. The hare is too confident of victory and foolish, while the tortoise is steady and disciplined. The tortoise wins.
You haven't told a lot of stories, have you?
Ah. Lando! Okay, whereabouts am I?
Boy,
You see, there's only so far I can go with exploring for now, just because you've got to spend a lot of time into the game. Again, sometimes I do apologise because sometimes I'll genuinely lose track on what I'm saying. I like to babble a little bit, let's be honest. We're near enough to there, so we'll just carry on. Ah, God. There you go, there's one dead.
you must learn efficiency.
That's cool. Yeah, well, as you know, with my taste in music, it ranges from it's all metal, but it depends on my mood. Like past few days, I've been having a bit of a rougher time of things, so I'll listen to a little bit more calming stuff. But usually, if I'm in a good mood, I tend to listen to a lot of Norwegian death metal. A lot of Monomorph in particular. I love Viking metal. Well, I mean, I know that some people prefer to just call it metal, but I'd say if you're going to call it a genre, I'd say probably Viking metal would be probably the closest. I think, you know, you have to slow down time for this. I don't think you get that skill for a little while. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes there's a lot of puzzles in this game, so it makes you just think a little bit. Try and remember how you get through there. What about through here? Was there anything up here? Unfortunately, sometimes this is the nature of the game. Right, okay, let's just move on for now. Because obviously you guys want to see more gameplay, and, you know, I'm going to be streaming for a little while yet. And to be fair, sometimes as a bloke, we don't like to think too much.
Hey, that looks like a water wheel.
Ah, of course, yes. I know exactly what you've got to do there now.
Did you just laugh at that?
No.
You sure?
Yes. I do not laugh.
Do,
Do
do,
we
do,
have time for
do.
another story?
We do.
A short one. There was a horse. The horse sought vengeance upon his enemy, the stag. But he could not kill the stag alone. The horse met a man, a hunter, and made a deal. He took the man's bit and bridle and allowed him to ride in the saddle on his back. Together, they killed the stag, and the horse tasted victory. But the hunter would not release the horse and made a slave of him.
So getting revenge cost him his freedom.
I just let them tell the story a second.
It was not.
I believe, accompanying the books and whatnot, I think there's an audio tape of all of the tales that they tell whilst they're on the boat and stuff.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
So that's something to look forward to.
Vacant.
Huh, we can see his bum. Oh, you. Little so-and-so. See you later, Gemma. Have a good one. Thanks for coming to the stream. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. These enemies absolutely hate them, to be fair, because they spend a lot of the time just... There we go.
we are done here.
Well done, boys.
What do you want?
Thank you. These Red Reavers drowned me years ago, and I've been itching to see them get theirs.
So you died after all the flooding?
Indeed. I came to the Lake of Nine to pillage Tyr's temple, but I underestimated the severity of the desolation.
Have you seen other men? Living? A bearded one with tattoos.
Only the one standing in front of me. Thank you both for avenging my death.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Useless.
Well, we can't expect them all to know something useful.
So yeah, by all means, if you want to ask anything, absolutely. I really don't mind. I'm just happy to be here playing this game and enjoying streaming. Which is odd because I was only ever going to make just normal videos, but it turns out I quite enjoy streaming as well because I get to know my fan base a lot more, and it actually helps me to improve the channel as well, which is brilliant.
It's a fragment of a lemon.
Just 2 seconds, please.
You should look for more like this.
Oh, so we found a fragment of multifine. Well, yeah, that word.
More of those. Good.
I'd say unless you can still speak fluent in Norse mythology, sometimes some of the stuff is quite hard to pronounce. Especially with my rather broad accent.
next one will have more information.
Keep your expectations low, boy. Spirits are rarely useful.
How do they even exist?
When you sever a man from his life,
Oh yes, Borderlands 3. Soon as I can get, soon as I pay, soon as it's uploaded,
What were they like?
annoying.
soon as I've got it uploaded, because I've recently got my pre-order in for it. But as soon as it's uploaded, I'll be doing Borderlands 3 almost straight away. I was considering doing a live stream of Borderlands 2, but I decided actually against it. Just on the pure basis of it, there's other stuff coming out and it's just going to be a lot popular. And that'd be cool. Yeah, so well, as soon as you're ready, Aaron, let me know, and on my next stream, when your channel's ready, I'll give you guys a definite advertisement. If you want to, Aaron, I will add you, because I think that you're into history as well. I helped to admin a fantastic group with Joanne called Historically Speaking. And, you know, I'll add you on to that as well. Is there anything down here? There we go. Well, you've been more than welcome, mate, and I'd help you out with that. Because at the end of the day, it was something that I kind of discussed, because I know my missus is thinking about doing a stream as well eventually. Doing some... Oh, yes. One of the... I've got a couple of friends that intend on starting a YouTube channel. And I was kind of hoping, I did have an idea of doing something of like a group sort of thing. Now what I mean like that is, like have about 3 or 4 of us new YouTubers, and we all advertise each other so that we can all have like an advertising, you know, like a little team, as it were. It just it helps us all out then.
It's so much bigger than I imagined.
And you know, I've got a terrible voice, but my missus has a lovely speaking voice. Very calming.
I told you. We should come back with the cipher.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is that? Smells awful.
Poison.
Run through. Nope. So yeah, I need a couple ideas for the name of this. For the name of this team, but I think it would be a good idea to be able to advertise us, because then, you know, I can advertise you as from some of the people that come to my streams, and vice versa. It just seems to make sense.
Another cipher piece. I'll see what I can fit together. Oh, what were those things? They smell awful.
Your mother called them scorn poison. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching me something.
Well, to be fair, I love it. I would just want to say a massive thank you for everybody that's commented so far. I mean, I know it's only technically been 4 or 5 of us, but I don't think. I think that's missing the point. I don't think it matters too much. You know.
Another dwarf. Should we...
Ah.
He is of no consequence.
Excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern, Rowan.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but,
Uh-oh.
we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
Can you just excuse me 2 seconds, please?
I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
Filthy. Okay then. I'll just...
Hi guys, thank you very much for your patience. Yeah, the interaction is really important, I agree completely as well. But yeah, there's a lot of things I'm looking forward to doing on this channel, and you know, I'm excited for Aaron's channel as well, and you know, as long as my partner's idea comes to fruition as well, I'm looking forward to her channel as well. But I do promise you, she has got a lovely voice. Resurrection stones, lovely. Anything there? Do I want? No. I know I'm looking forward to getting some more resources soon. Oh yes, I agree. There are some streamers that I actively don't like because of the voices and whatnot. There's other streamers that I don't like because of their behaviour as well. I mean, I'm not calling anybody out because, you know, there's no point. I'm not that sort of, this is not that sort of stream to do that. But there's a lot of people whose behaviour can be very disgusting. All because they have this platform. Right, where that's come from. Oh. You see, that's what I want to bring to this channel is that's the same sort of content, but without the hate. Because I don't like hatefulness. I don't. You know, at the same time, I'm not like a snowflake. I can take a joke and such, but I'm not a hateful person by nature. That's until someone upsets me, then yeah, sometimes I get very, very angry. Oh yeah. I mean, as I've always said all along about my channel and whatnot, is I mean this in the nicest way. I'm very appreciative of the 31 subscribers so far. Is if I only had 2 subscribers, yeah, 2 quality subscribers, I'd be a very happy person. You know, for me this is a project because, you know, life can be so busy all the time, and sometimes you need a break, and this is what this is for me. It's to have a break and have fun. It's why when I opened up the script, there was several things I agreed to. I was never going to discuss politics of any kind, whether it be American or English politics. I'm not going to discuss current day issues because I think, quite frankly, a lot of people are sick of going to a YouTube channel and the first thing that they're hearing is politics and other nonsense. And that's not what I'm here for. This is aimed as solely an escape. Hopefully this chest is now open. Yes, it is. Yeah. Agreed. I mean, I can discuss those sort of things to the, to very good ability. But I think that certain things that you discuss should be left on a stream. It should be left for different things. Well, Joanne, I hope that you're on about my stream. Oh yes. Well, here's the thing. And a lot of people have said, oh, you can make some money off. And it's the one thing that does my head in about it when I said I was starting a channel, and people are like, oh, you can make a lot of money from them. I'm like, in the nicest way humanly possible. I don't care. For me, this is not about making money. I mean, don't get me wrong, making money is a very nice thing. But it's not about that for me, it's more about having fun. Having a format where I can have fun that's truly my own. Where I can be a bit of a jackass from time to time and have fun with it. And if you count it, that is officially my first swear. Because I do try not to swear during my streams and videos.
Are we getting closer to the mountain?
Because, I know that kids do watch this. Bloody revenants. Yeah, they do. Something I have noticed that some do play a character. I've heard that a few times on one. I'd say if I've always said, if there was if all of a sudden this channel got serious, and if I got the subscribers, say 500 subscribers for instance, then I'd consider, well, maybe I can do something with this. But for now, I've not really wanted to, because, well, for me, I don't want it to become a job. I want it to be fun. But I have considered doing certain things like opening a Patreon. But if I do, I want it to be. Sorry, just 2 seconds. Sometimes this is what I mean. Sometimes my brain will just go elsewhere. I'm getting my butt kicked. There we go. Not for long. Right, we've got to go back through here now because I wasn't done. But yeah. So, I'll tell you what, we'll quote this here and now. You can all quote, I can be quoted on this. If I ever reach 500 subscribers, then I'd consider something like that. You know, because obviously at that point then there's something to it, and you know I'd want it to grow even further. But no, this for me is fun. It's a hobby. Yeah, obviously I've got to chuck some money into it. I mean, I'm thinking about actually getting a proper camera soon. You know, I know that some hobbies you'd need to throw some money into it.
Do you think for this last leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She's no more to me than you anyway.
What?
I just
Ooh.
I spend more time with her. You were off hunting with her.
It would serve you to stop talking.
These woods look kind of sick.
I love the graphics for this game. And the violence is so yeah. Yeah, he's so angry as well. I think that's what I love about Kratos, is that he's so bitter and angry all the time. There we go. I think that's something else I like about the axe as well, is that they've made it to feel so powerful, the sounds as well, and every time the axe comes back into your hand you get like a slight vibration in the controller as well. It just makes it feel more intense. And that sound, I can't get enough of that sound. Yeah, that anti-hero vibe, absolutely. I mean, I think that's one of the things I love about Kratos, is that he's a hero, but he's really not supposed to be. I mean, I'll ask beforehand, do any of you guys ever consider playing the older games? Just on the basis of I don't want to do... Another thing I've always promised about this channel is that I'd never do spoilers either. Ah, crap. Okay, let's do this.
Ready yourself.
Ow. Alright then, well, I won't give too much in the way of spoilers then for the older games. Because, as I said, I've never been a fan of doing spoilers. You know, whether it be in wrestling, movies. I mean, to be fair, I know that Avengers Endgame came out ages ago. But, yeah, I still haven't seen it yet, and I won't give spoilers for the film until I've seen it, and I'd make sure that everyone else has seen it. Because it ruins things sometimes. And that can be a problem being a wrestling fan as well, is like you try to avoid spoilers for, say, NXT, but unfortunately it gets leaked. What's this guy doing? Oh, be gone. Stomp. Yeah, it can be so irksome as well. Because, to be fair, I'm a big guy. Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight and whatnot. But even if I lost weight, I would still have a lot of problems fitting in cinema seats because I'm broad as well. I'm big. I'm quite broad, and yeah. I mean, if you've ever seen pictures of me, I have very big shoulders.
Is that smoke?
And to be fair, let's face it, especially in the UK as well, I don't fit in a lot of cinema seats. It's like fun rides as well, like going to Alton Towers or any other fun fair. Because of my wide shoulders, I don't fit comfortably in many seats. So, unfortunately, I avoid cinemas. I tend to wait for them to come on DVD or on Netflix or Now TV.
It's useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you can finish your journey.
To warn us.
I was busy saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this girl mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see
Yeah,
more of
come on.
myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of this stuff. Or maybe I just like you.
Even though you shot your friend?
Yeah, cinemas can be so expensive as well. I mean, even for a cheap cinema, say for example, it's what £7.50 for tickets. I'm not sure how that works out in dollars, so you may have to whip out Google and figure that one out. And then you've got your drinks and your popcorn and whatnot, and then that's for a single person. You're spending about £20-25, which doesn't sound much. But then you've got the other ticket for your partner, which is another £25. Then if you've got kids, I mean, yes, kids have a cheaper ticket price. But even then, let's see if we can get him. Nope, it's going to be one of those things. Ah, there you go.
Fixing it when we got here.
And no one was there when I passed.
But yeah, even then, you know, a child's popcorn and a child's drink can still be expensive. I mean, I'll tell you straight, when I wasn't so broad,
Just give that a turn.
I used to go to the cinema a lot, and there was a pound shop next to the cinema that I used to go. And I used to just stock up and, yeah, just hide them in my jacket. Now, I was a goth at the time. You know, I don't like labelling people too much, but I wore a lot of goth clothes, and I used to wear trench coats, and you could pretty much hide an entire kitchen in your coat.
Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across
I was a strange young man, to say the least. I'm still strange now.
and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so
Yeah, exactly. And when, even if you're working and working hard, it's still very expensive to do that.
destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
$120. I'm not sure what that is in pounds, but yeah, it's quite expensive.
We actually talked to a real serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard of.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I disagree with illegal streaming.
He speaks
Wholeheartedly disagree with it. You know, downloading pirate copies of movies, I completely disagree with it. I think that we should be putting money into movies and whatnot to improve movies,
Let me show you something.
not stealing. You know, that's why I've never illegally streamed a wrestling show,
Leos,
because I honestly don't believe in it. I know that some people do, and that's their prerogative. If they feel that that's what it's worth to them, that's what it's worth to them.
Magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines through.
Exactly, £98.57. I'm not being funny, but that is because I'm quite good with budgeting and whatnot. That, for me, is a full week shopping. Hell, that is 2 video games that I can stream for you guys for that sort of money, if not more. £98 could get you a whole lot. I mean, hell, I'll even say it, that's almost quarter of my rent. So, you know. Yeah.
Tyr's temple, built with help from the giants. Great Tyr used it to travel
I think the last time I went to the cinema, I believe, was for Deadpool. I'd been waiting years for the Deadpool movie. Worth it. I think that we went for my birthday. Me, my missus and a friend. I think we managed to get, I think we actually managed to get a little bit of money off as well. It was quite cool actually. We managed to get a little bit of money off for that one. I think we got some, I'm trying to think, some kind of deal on our phones or something.
Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light.
I did it. What are we doing exactly?
There we go.
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle. Good. Now push it back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the track.
Okay, thank you very much for showing up, Aaron. I hope that you have a great time. To be fair, I'm thinking about closing the stream soonish anyway, maybe another hour or so.
How was the whole entire bridge turning?
But thank you very much for coming along, and as I said, I'm going to continue next week as well. Thank you very much.
First position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call him Hellwalker. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Could Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once.
No problem. Thank you very much for coming up, and I hope that you have a nice day. And yeah, I hope I see you next week. Thank you so much, Joanne.
That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Through these doors.
Wait. So did the giants or the elves build Tyr stuff?
All the races.
Of course, I'll again I'll let you know a couple of days in advance when I'll be going. It will be slightly later in the week. It won't be on Tuesday next week. It'll probably be Thursday, I'm hoping.
Leosta.
Your bowstring stuck going.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
Thank you. Hope you have a nice time, and take care.
You talk like you're not gonna whip it.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Is this it? So dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
And then, well, there was 0.
Those roots don't look like they're magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible. Approach the table.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our souls. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination. We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now pull the realm travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open. See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower
Okay,
disappeared
so we'll
from
just
all
do this little bit of
realms
fast
over
travel
100
here.
years ago,
This little
when
travel.
the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
I think we'll just get through this door and then I think we'll cut it for the evening.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black light go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Okay, and here we are. I think we're coming towards the end of the stream now. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that has come to the stream today.
Think you can
I
spot
wouldn't do this without you fan folk,
the light?
not at all.
I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
No! She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely.
Okay, so that just about ends the live stream for today. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's come to the stream today. I wouldn't do, as I said beforehand, I wouldn't do any of this without you. My next stream will be hopefully Thursday. I'm hoping on Thursday. Keep a close eye on the Facebook page for more updates concerning the channel. Thank you very much and have a nice evening. Goodbye.